evaluate by the summation the definite integral 0 to 2 x square plus 2 into dx. This can be assumed as let I is equals to integral 0 to 2 x square plus 2 into dx. Now, in order to evaluate the problem, we'll write it as comparing I with integral a to b f of x into dx. We get a is equals to 0 while b is equals to 2, and we will get a f of x is equals to x square plus 2, and we'll apply the formula such that h is equals to b minus a by n, that is equals to, we'll write it as 2 minus 0 by n is equals to 2 by n, while n belongs to capital N. We'll write it as I is equals to limit h tends to 0 h into f of a plus f of a plus h plus f of a plus 2h plus so on plus f of a plus n minus 1 into h. Then we'll write it as limit h tends to 0, h will be outside, then we'll write it as f of 0 plus f of h plus f of 2h plus so on plus f of n minus 1 into h. Now we'll go for this next step such that limit h tends to 0, h will be written as it is f of 0 is how much? 2 plus, we'll write it as h square plus 2 plus the other one is 2h whole square plus 2 plus so on plus the next one is n minus 1 whole square, n minus 1 into h square plus 2. Then we'll write it as limit h tends to 0, h into h square into 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus so on plus n minus 1 whole square plus 2n. Then we'll write it as limit h tends to 0, we'll write it as h into h square into, we'll apply the sum of the square to n minus 1 whole square terms, that is n minus 1 into n minus 1 plus 1 into 2 into n minus 1 plus 1 by 6 plus 2n. Then we'll write it as the formula, that is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 1 plus we'll write it as n square is equals to n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Now we'll going to the next step, we'll write it as limit h tends to 0, with the further step is nh minus h into nh into 2nh minus h by 6 plus 2nh. Then we'll get it as limit h tends to 0, we'll write it as 2 minus h into 2 into, we'll write it as 2 into 2 minus h by 6 plus 2 into 2. Then we'll write it as 2 minus 0 into 2 into 4 minus 0 by 6 plus 4. By simplifying, we'll get it as 20 by 3. And remember that wherever get nh, it is equals to